Welcome to Daily Conversations. This is Mr. K.
This is Eric.
Yep, today is November the 16th, and the time now is 18 minutes past 6. And the topic today is Life is easy. Why do we make it so hard? And it's actually a video from YouTube, and then we're going to make a review today. So before we start, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, here we go. Yep. Okay, first I have to say this guy is actually very smart.
Mm.
He know how to get the thing by his own. Like the most important things that he mentioned in his life, and which is the food, the house, the clothes, medicines. Yep. He somehow can make it he somehow can get these things by his own. Yep. So um yeah, and finally he get the time, his time, and also get the happiness. And um the way he live is actually quite different from people in the um in the modern city. Yep. And then do you think it is possible for normal people to do that, Eric?
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh, you say possible or impossible?
Possible.
Oh, possible. Yep. And then to me, I think the first thing is um it's about whether we accept we want it to be like that. It's the it's the uh it's the mindset, it's the way of living. And for this guy, he don't care about fashion. He don't care about how other people uh judge him. Yeah. So this already is a very hard things uh to do. Yep. And then um yeah, but also one thing that this guy mentioned is about the land. So all he need is actually a piece of land, and then for the other things uh, he can get it by his own. He don't have to work for uh other people. He can get his own food, and then the surplus of the food he can sell to the market and earn some income. Yep. And then for houses, he can even build his own house. Yep. And then for clothes, he said that um people will give him, right? He don't have
Mm.
to buy all the new clothes. Yep. And then medicine here, maybe we can say like uh if we don't have to work so hard, if our life is not that busy, and maybe we have less illness. mm, yep, maybe we can claim that. So um yep. So what do you think, Eric?
Mm? Yeah.
um but I still think the way of the way of living of this guy is still um too different, and too
Mm.
um uh, um um yep, it's too different, so that normal people can't do that.
Mm. He's not live in the big city. He
Mm.
actually come from Thailand, you know.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. and now he's in uh, Chiang Mai, Chiang Mai.
Okay.
Mm. And he has his own place, and it is actually a non-profit organization, which called Pam Pam.
Okay. Oh, you means that this guy from an organization?
Mm, yeah, it is an organization, but it is mm,
Not
but it is
not for profit.
yeah, but this organization is not like under government control or something like that. Yeah, it just run by uh his team himself and his team.
Oh.
And there are
Mm,
some volunteers. There's some volunteer uh, 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 together with him
mm,
to run to run the center. Mm.
mm.
And actually, you can search their website. I think it's
Oh.
very easy because we know how to use Google, right? We just
Yep.
type the name or we just type Pam Pam, and there are many results.
Okay. Yep.
Mm. And okay, the Pam Pam is PUM, yeah. And
Okay.
mm, uh, he buy a big land. He buy a big land mm, after after he after he used the small garden from his mother that he mentioned in the video. Mm.
Mm,
In the video, he mentioned he used a small garden to feed six people, right? To
yep.
feed six people in their family.
Mm,
Mm.
yep.
And mm, this land is he he learned he borrowed from his mother. Mm.
Mm,
And the land size is to 200 square 200 square meter 200 square meter.
mm.
So do you know how big what's the size of 200 square meter?
I can somehow imagine.
How big?
Yep. Uh, um, because in my school I used to run the 100 meter. Uh, there is a 100 meter running, so
Mm,
it's roughly two times of that distance, and then make it a square. So it's like
mm,
a big. Uh, it's quite big. It's bigger than my school's field.
mm, you mean like the football field?
Yep, my school's
No,
football field.
no. Uh, 200 square meter is something like uh half an basketball court. Do you know
Oh,
basketball court?
yep, yep.
Yeah, and half of the basketball court. So it's not too small, but it's also not too big, right?
Mm, yep.
Or you can imagine if we if we have a car park area
Mm,
and there is eight car, okay, eight car,
mm,
and there are two rows, yeah, two
mm.
rows. So eight car times two rows,
Oh,
or you can say like 16 rows, yeah. So this is the area. Sorry, not 16, not 16 rows. I mean the 16 car. Mm,
yep.
yeah. Uh, and you also can imagine right a car in one row and you have two rows,
Yep,
so we have
yep.
16 cars. So it's
Mm,
also not mm, not a big place.
yep.
uh, not a big place. And uh, from other videos, he claimed that he used that small garden mm, to feed uh, to feed his family.
Mm,
And after that, he borrowed another piece of land of his mother. Mm, that the land is used to plant the rice. Mm,
mm, yep.
mm. And he borrowed some land from his mother, and he make it like a small pond,
Mm,
池塘. Mm.
yep, yep.
and mm, uh,
Keep the fish,
he,
right?
yeah, he keep the fish. Yeah, he feed the fish. Mm. And he feed those fish that eat the grasses. Mm.
Mm. Yep.
So mm, yeah, he used these two, a small pond and also the small garden, and he saved the money that allowed him to buy I think it's six uh inches. This is the inches, the moon inches, yeah, 6 inches of land, 6 inches
Oh, oh,
size
oh.
of land.
Mm.
Mm. So yeah, 6 inches is very big. The land is very big. Mm.
Mm. Yep.
And he used the land mm, to to do uh the thing that he can't do, mm, which is he run the non-profit organization,
Mm.
and inside the office, uh, mm, what the organization do is actually, mm, the first thing is teach people how to keep the seed, mm, and
Mm.
also how to do the farming, and also mm, they also this is like a training center, mm,
Mm.
and not only about the farming, and also mm, uh, he have his team now,
Mm.
and they teach other they teach people how to build their own house.
Mm.
Mm. And if you check to their website,
Yep.
you can you can attend their course. Mm. Yeah, you can go
Oh.
Chiang Mai to attend their course, and this is not the price is not too high. Mm. Actually, mm, consider about the skill. I think the price is quite low. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. About the building and farming, and this is like, if I'm not wrong, this is like a 5 day course. Mm.
Mm.
And mm, you go to the Chiang Mai, and you arrange the transportation to take you go to their place, and also and the last day they will take you go back to the Chiang Mai city. Mm.
Mm.
So include all the transportation and accommodation and also the food. They charge you um, like 800 ringgit for this 8 day, and
Wow.
sorry, for this 5 day, 800
Wow.
ringgit only. Yeah.
Mm. It's
So it
really non-profit.
yeah. Mm. and and the course is teach in English, mm, in
Mm.
English language. Mm.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. And in the video, he talked about, we actually just need those things: mm, food, shelter, and clothes, medicine, right?
Mm. Yep.
And
Four
actually,
things.
there's nothing is utility, mm,
Mm.
like the water and the electricity. Mm. And
Yep.
I watched his other video. Mm, they, uh, they actually didn't subscribe the electricity service from the electricity company.
Oh my God.
Mm. They use their own electricity, mm.
Oh, how can
Like
they make it?
a solar system. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Wow.
So that's mean uh you need to save the electricity. You cannot wait, right? Mm.
Mm. Yep. Yep.
And you need to control the usage. Mm.
Mm.
And you cannot do like us. Yeah, we have aircon, and we have light, and we have many things. Mm.
Yep.
Mm. And also about the water, they uh this guy can build a water filter system,
Oh.
from his other video. Mm.
Oh my God.
So
Mm.
so mm, he don't need to buy the water filter machine. Mm.
Mm.
He can build by his own. Yeah, and it's ready for drinking. Yeah, the water is
Oh.
ready for drinking. Mm.
Mm.
So do you think all this is easy?
It is not easy. It needs some. It needs a lot of knowledge.
Mm. Mm. But mm, but if we don't need to work and we can spend our time on this and keep learning, keep experience,
Mm.
and yeah, and this guy uh is not a Ugu guy, you know. It's not like the person in village and don't know
Mm.
anything.
Yeah, he
He can,
worked 7 years in the city, right?
and yeah, and also yeah, but right now he also can run their business. Mm. He has his own YouTube channel. He had at least I mean at least he on two YouTube channel.
Oh.
Mm. One is English version, another is Thai. Is the uh mm, yeah the language.
Thai language.
The Thailand language. Mm.
Mm.
Mm. He at least run this two YouTube channel. Yeah.
Yep.
So mm, he mm, he's not the person that totally mm, totally mm, separate from the network, mm,
Mm.
from the world.
Yep.
He
The
also
modern life.
mm, he also connect he also connect his life to this world. Mm. He
Mm.
also can receive some information. He also can absorb some information mm, from the internet.
Yep.
So he's not like cutting everything and block everything outside of his life.
Mm. Yep.
He also he's quite open-minded. Mm,
Mm.
mm. He just choose another way of living.
Yep. Yep.
Mm, uh, and it is all his is all his background. Mm. And okay, go back to the question. Do you
Mm.
think it's easy for doing all this, build your own house and do gardening, farming, and also build your own solar system, and
Mm.
also uh, the water filter system,
Mm.
and yeah, and about the farming, if you face a drought, I mean, there are no rain, there are
Oh.
no water,
Okay.
mm, you can face this kind of problem, right?
Mm.
Mm, the
Yep.
drought, and you can also face mm, some insect. Mm,
Mm.
insect can damage your farm.
Yep.
You have to know how to deal with it. Mm.
Mm.
If you don't have if you don't have any income, you rely on your farm. You rely
Yep.
on your garden. If your garden got damaged, then you lose you lose your food source. Mm.
Mm. Yep.
So all of this is not easy.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. But compared to our life, what do you think?
Yep.
To gain to
Our
gain
life
the
isn't easy
shelter.
too.
Mm. Yeah. And he did mention in the tech video, mm,
Mm.
we need like 35 years to get our house.
Mm. Yep.
Mm. And he can build his house like within 3 months.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm.
Yep.
And mm, the the skill he acquire is those life skill, life living skills.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, if there is a war, and everybody lose their job, right?
Mm.
And how can we survive?
Yep, that's true.
Mm. But how can he survive? I'm pretty sure he can survive.
Mm.
mm. Yeah, because all his skill is those life living skill. But our skill is quite specialized. Like for me, mm, I'm an accountant and you're a
Mm.
teacher.
Yep.
Mm. And we specialize in one area. Mm.
Mm.
And besides that, mm, uh, we rely on this city. We rely on the big city
Mm.
to provide
Yep.
us the lightning, uh, the utility, the water,
Mm.
mm, all of those things. Mm.
Yep. And we cannot produce our own food, right?
Yeah, we cannot produce our own food. Mm.
Mm.
And also, if we want a shelter,
Mm.
we need to spend a lot of money to buy a house from a property company,
Yep.
from construction company. Mm.
Yep. And become highly indebted.
Mm. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So this is the difference. So yeah, mm, mm, okay. But in our country, I think it's not easy, right? To get a piece of land,
Mm.
because you need your own land to do all those things, right?
Mm. Yep.
Mm. And I'm not sure. Mm, yeah, I want to ask you a question because
Mm.
last time you say your house is built by your family owned.
Mm.
Mm,
Yep.
yeah. And what's the process? You need to get a blueprint from from an engineer,
Architecture, right?
yeah,
Architect.
architect. Mm.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
And you
You need to
and you
follow
also
all
need
of this.
and you need to hire the construction company and hire some survivor,
Mm.
survey,
Surveyor, right?
yeah,
Mm.
surveyor,
Yep.
and do all that kind of thing, right? And you also
Yep.
need to get the construction bank loan, is
Mm.
it? Mm.
Yep.
So can we don't follow those rules and just build our own house?
Actually, if you do buy it, we can't get a things which is called 入伙准证.
Mm, what is this?
It's a certificate from the government. You need to you need to submit all the things that you mentioned just now, like the blueprint or the architecture certificate, so
Mm,
that make sure you uh the government know what you are doing.
mm,
Yep, even now we need to do some renovation to build a roof, and then we also need to submit this to the
mm,
government.
mm.
Yep.
So what will happen without this?
Yeah, I'm also not very sure. But one
Mm,
thing I know is that if you don't get this cert, and then uh you can't get the the cheap water supply and also the electric supply.
mm.
Because that area is not a residential area.
Oh,
So they will
yeah.
only give you like a temporary right to use the water and the electricity.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Mm. So yeah, mm. If we can build our own water system and the electricity system, it's not problem, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can also say that.
Mm. Uh, yeah. But I think the government wouldn't allow you to do that. Mm. Maybe there are some officer who can tell you, will come and
Mm.
tell you.
Yeah, but
But
I think
you,
you need to see the scale, right? If you do it a big scale, maybe they will come.
yeah, right.
Mm.
If you do it a very small scale, mm,
Mm.
they
Yeah.
they even they don't even know whether you got the license or not. You
Yep.
got the certificate or not, right? Mm,
Mm. Yes.
mm. Yeah, it's true. So how about the land? Is the land costly?
Um, the land, actually, my father bought many years ago.
Mm.
The price is not expensive at that time. It's like 8 ringgit a square feet at
Oh.
that time.
Mm.
Yep. But now
Mm.
it's more than uh I think it's more than 4 times
Oh. Wow.
the price.
Mm. Yeah. And I also did do some research.
Mm.
And I found that in Johor,
Yep.
uh, not Johor, like Johor Bahru,
Mm.
and we still can buy those land
Mm.
like less than 20 ringgit per square feet.
Oh.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm, but I think you need to buy a very big size of land. Mm. Like this is 6 inches or more than that. Yeah,
Mm.
you can't just buy just buy a small piece, right?
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
yeah, Eric, are you interested in buying a piece of land? Actually, I have some recommendation.
yeah, yeah. Please share some your knowledge.
Yeah,
mm.
yeah, it's actually the place I am living right now. They are still have some uh land which is it seems like the landlord want to sell it or it is unsold yet.
Mm.
Yep.
How about the price?
Yeah, I'm not sure about the price. Maybe I give you the I try to find the property agent and then there is a link. Maybe you can uh
Mm,
try
mm,
it.
yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. But I'm not interested to buy land now because
mm.
I had uh I have uh other assets that can create higher yield. Mm,
Mm. Yep.
yeah. Not necessarily need to buy a land.
Mm.
Right now. Mm,
Mm. Yep.
mm. And mm, is it possible for us to buy like just a small piece of land? Mm,
I'm not sure, but for the place I'm living right now, you have to buy the whole unit.
mm,
You cannot buy like
yeah,
1/4 of the land or
yeah,
half
sure.
of the land. Mm.
So yeah, so actually buying about buying the land, we also need to mm, we also need to find the correct size we want, right? Find the
Mm.
appropriate size we want.
Yep.
Sometimes the land is too big,
Mm.
and they won't sell you like half piece of land. Mm,
Mm. Yep.
yeah, it's also true. Mm. And also for his strategy, I miss this Jon Jandai. Mm.
Mm. Yep. His name, right?
Mm. For his strategy, this is not suitable in big city.
Mm.
Mm. And if you do some farming, and people will come and steal your vegetable.
Yep.
uh, mm. So you can only do in the small village. Mm.
Mm.
Mm. And I asked my girlfriend
Yep.
because her family live in Ipoh. This is a
Oh.
small village,
Mm.
and mm, their family didn't farm like this. Mm. Yeah, they
Oh.
didn't farm like this.
Oh, it means
Mm.
that they have the land, but they didn't do like this.
Yeah, but the land is not too big. Yeah, I
Mm.
think it's less than 200 square meter. Mm.
Oh. Mm.
Mm, I miss mm, they didn't use the land well.
Mm.
They didn't utilize the land well. Mm.
Mm.
Like this guy, he plant more than 30 variety of vegetable
Mm.
in that 200 square meter land.
Yep.
Yeah. Can you imagine? You plant more than 30 variety of vegetable in half of the basketball court. Yeah, it's amazing, right? Mm.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Mm. Yeah, and most of people they don't do this.
Mm.
And most people, when they do the plant, they need to buy. They need to buy the compost, the the 肥料. Mm.
Yeah.
This guy, he made the compost by his own. And
Mm.
also, some people need to buy the soil.
Yep.
Need to.
Yep. Soil. It's
Yeah,
like full of fertilization, right? Fertilizer.
yeah. And this guy, he made the soil by his own.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
So he didn't invest money inside his farm. Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
So
100%
every
organic, right? No
yeah,
chemical.
yeah, and 100% profit. He didn't
Yeah.
hire a person. Mm.
Yep.
And he spent a little bit. He spent little time on his garden, and he gained the profit. He gained the
Mm.
return. Mm. So this is uh to me this is also one of the passive income.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
Mm. And most of the time we think about passive income, we talk about money. But if
Mm.
you want to earn a monetary term, basic income, this is very difficult, right? For
Yep.
most. But if you do like this farming, I think this is more easier for most of people. Mm. Yeah, actually, this guy did inspire me. Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Uh, because it provide a way, mm, a different way of of living. Mm.
Yep.
So you are not necessarily need to follow this, but it provide another way. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, and you can do this. Mm.
Yep.
And okay, talk about his pom pom. Mm.
Mm.
And he accept those volunteers come to there, stay like 1 month or 2 weeks or 1 week, mm,
Mm.
or 2 months.
Yep.
He accept. Mm, he also open some visitor and also open the volunteer. Mm.
Mm.
And the price for the volunteer, for 1 month, 1 month mm, is 8,000 baht, 8,000 baht. Mm. So this is
Okay.
something like mm, 800 to 1,000 ringgit per month.
Oh.
And if you stay longer, then the price per day is cheaper.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah. So if we use about the 800 baht, okay, and I check about the I check the I check
Currency.
today exchange. Yeah, I check
Okay.
today the exchange rate.
Yep.
Baht to ringgit. Okay, this is like this is like 14. Yeah, so it's more than that
Mm.
because our ringgit did drop this billion very
Mm.
frequently. Not frequent, very significant.
Mm. Yeah, maybe, but it's still less than 2,000, right?
Mm,
Ringgit.
Previously, our exchange rate is like 1 to 10. 1 ringgit can exchange 10 Thai baht.
Oh.
Mm.
Mm.
So now it's 1. And, mm, uh, mm, okay, now 800 Thai baht can is equal. Oh, sorry, 8,000. Okay, 8,000 Thai baht is equal to
Oh.
1039.24. So
It's only a
so it's like
thousand.
thousand, yeah, 1,100. Mm,
Mm.
yeah, 1,100, 1,100.
Mm.
So it's for 1 month. Mm. Of course, if you stay longer, mm, the price is the price will be cheaper.
Mm.
Mm.
Price
And
per
also,
day, right?
mm, if you stay, I think if you stay more than a half year,
Mm.
Maybe they won't charge you the price.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you become a long term commute. Mm, I mean, uh, long term volunteer in the community. Mm.
Mm.
Or we can
Yep.
say the long-term commuter. Mm. Yeah,
Mm.
you just stay here. Yeah, you just stay there. Mm.
Yep.
Mm. And in their website, they say that why they want to charge the price. Mm. It's because they had to cover their running costs. Mm.
Mm.
And
Yep.
in the organization, he give he give the long-term contributor mm, a minimum wages in
Oh.
Thailand. Yeah, so that give they still pay them the salary. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, so maybe if you work more than 1 year or 2 years, they won't charge you the price and they'll
Oh,
give you the
just the
salary.
salary.
Yeah, yeah. Mm, mm. And okay, not talking about the long term. Yeah, and just looking about the 1 month price. This is like 1,100 ringgit.
Mm.
Mm. And if you live in a city, 1,100, mm, is it enough for you to survive for a month?
I think it's hardly.
Yeah, it's very hard, right?
Yep. Just consider the rental is a big portion.
Hmm. Yeah, but if you go there, they provide you the accommodation. Hmm.
Mm.
And of course, uh, you need to help them to do something lah. Hmm.
Mm. Yep. Yep.
Help them do the farming and yeah and other things. But you
Mm.
can learn. You can learn. And hmm. And talk about the cost. Just now I say it's six thousand Thai baht for 5 day course.
Yep.
Okay, so it is like something like 820 820 Malaysian ringgit
Mm. Yep.
for 5 days. And now it's 8,000. I mean, 8,000 Thai baht. Yeah,
Mm.
so if you attend the course, mm, it's 820 ringgit if you
Yep.
attend a 5 day course. If you go there, mm,
For
yeah,
1 month.
yeah, for 1 month, it costs you 1,100.
Mm. So maybe the cost is just like for people who want to learn, and then maybe they don't have so much time
Yeah,
to stay
yeah.
for a month.
And I also think that uh, for their training course, they'll teach you more specialized. Mm.
Mm. Yep.
If you go there 1 month, they ask you to do something.
Yep.
Mm. Then you need to learn by yourself. Mm.
Mm. Yep.
Actually, quite interested into this. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe in future I can go attend their course.
Yep. Yep.
Mm. To learn something. It's not quite expensive. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's quite cheap.
Yeah.
And you
Do you,
can
do you plan to go for a month or go for 5 days?
go for 5 days first. Yeah,
Yeah.
and see how they work. Yeah, see how they work. Mm.
Yep.
Mm, mm, but I think this is still quite difficult for us to build our own house in our country.
Mm.
Mm, uh, yeah. Mm, maybe after you acquire those skills, yeah, it is more easier. Mm,
Yep.
but give you a choice
Mm.
to live like this, you can build your own house. Maybe you need to buy your own land
Mm.
and build your own house and run your own farm.
Mm.
Mm. Maybe you can, yeah. In this case, maybe you cannot get the water and electricity service.
Mm.
Mm.
So have to rely on the supply from the government.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's not a big problem, right? Water and electricity.
But how you get the water?
I mean just rely on the government supply.
Oh, mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
like to pay a monthly fee.
Mm.
Mm.
But if you rely on the government supply, how can you build your own house in cheaper way, in cheaper price?
Mm. Yeah, but it is not. Do you mean the price of the water?
No, I mean the price of house. You get
Um,
the water
mm,
and you don't have the house. What is the point?
yeah, we can build by our own, right?
How to build?
Yeah, to attend the course.
What? What? Attend?
Yeah, to attend the course from this Thailand guy.
Yeah, or attend the course. I mean, no, I mean, mm, you still need to follow the government rules. Otherwise, you if you cannot get a certificate, then the government won't supply you the water and electricity, right? Just now, like just now you said.
Yep.
Yeah. So so this is a question. If you cannot get the water, cannot get the electricity, what's the point to build your own house?
Mm, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's, even though you may get the water, but it seems like not secure, right?
Uh, uh, what does it mean not secure?
Okay, let's say if you are able to get the water supply and also the electricity,
Mm.
and then yeah, from the government.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And
It
then
is secure. Mm.
only when you get these things, yeah, and then you build a house, then they may not know. But it is not a
Yeah,
long
yeah.
term way
Mm.
to do that.
Yeah, it's not a long term way. Mm. Maybe the officer come to you,
Mm.
yeah, and they ask you to move, ask you to move. Then you waste
Yeah.
all your yeah. So this is the concern. Yeah, this is those concern. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you live in a big city, then you really can't do this. Mm.
Yeah.
So this is also mm, mm, what he talked in the video. Mm. He talked about the civilization, right? Mm. And
Yeah.
we live in a big city. Mm, we should be more. Uh, we should be live in more civil way. Mm. Mm. But a civil
Mm.
person, what's the point of become a civil person that have to spend like 35 years to buy your house to keep your shelter? Mm. What's the point for that?
Mm.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
mm,
Actually, in somehow we have little choice, right? We are in this system.
yeah, yeah, because you are in this system, so you have to follow the rules. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. If you want to be like that guy, you can only stay in a small village.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. So after
Mm.
analyzing all this, who you prefer to uh
Yeah.
to stay in a small village and live like that guy, or you prefer to live in big city?
Actually, I prefer to live in the village, but yeah, just make sure that everything is uh well prepared.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the water supply, the electricity.
Mm.
Yeah.
But those small those quote unquote small village you mentioned, you also need to buy your own house. And the house price is not so cheap, right?
Mm.
So you still need to work very hard to get your house.
You have to get your capital.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
So you are still in the system. Yeah. You
Mm.
even though you are in a small village, but you are still in this system. Hmm.
Mm. Yeah.
You cannot escape. And you cannot escape, and like you can do your own farming. Mm. And in this way, mm, if you only do your own farming, you can't really earn a lot of money to car. Maybe the income from the farming not even enough to pay the electricity and water fee.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
But you can save the food price. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can save the food price. Mm. But you still have to work because you don't have money to pay the water and electricity fee.
Mm.
And also, if you do your own farm, maybe you can't eat meat. You also need to buy meat. Mm. And you
Yep.
rely on this system. Mm, you need to pay a lot of things like the property tax and like the not only utility and also mm, like the gas fee. Mm.
Mm. Yep.
And all of this is costly.
Mm.
Mm. And you
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you to get your income. Or otherwise you need a capital for you to stay.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah. So by living in this way, of course, mm, we can save some money. Mm, our capital will be reduced, but we're still in the system, and we still need to work hard. Mm,
Mm. Yep.
mm. But if you give me the choice, I will also think I'd rather be in the system. Because
Oh.
we enjoy the
Mm.
convenience. Yeah, we enjoy those things. They are too convenient to us.
Mm.
Mm,
Yep.
mm, mm. But if you give me the opportunity to try this life, yeah, I'll say yes. Mm,
Mm.
because we haven't tried. Mm,
Yep. Maybe after trying, I would say no. Maybe.
mm, yeah. Maybe after trying, we'll change our mind.
Mm.
It's an unknown.
Yep.
Mm. And actually, we can link this topic to our few days topic about time and money.
Mm. Yep.
Mm, yeah. So by living like this, you really can save a lot of time. You
Mm.
gain back you gain back your time.
Yep. Our own time.
Yeah. But you have to sacrifice something.
Mm.
Everything you need to do by your own.
Yep.
Mm, mm. And and yeah, and that's one thing. Mm, and we like learning,
Mm.
but all we learn is those knowledge in this system.
Yep.
For example, we have to learn physics, chemistry, biology, psychology, and economy, and
Mm.
all that kind of knowledge. Mm.
Yep.
Mm. But those knowledge sometimes mm, may help us earn some money, but most likely they won't help us earn money. In it long time. Mm.
Mm.
And it's not compulsory to earn money. Mm. To monetize those knowledge, right?
Mm. Yep.
And we say we like learning, and we like learning those things. Mm. But we come back to those life living skills.
Yeah.
And we face obstacles. Yeah. And sometimes we'll say no. Mm,
Mm.
right? To build your own house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people will say, yeah, I can't imagine. I wouldn't give a try.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even have the voice to try. Yeah, I want to stay in I don't yeah, please imagine you have to stay in the house you built. Will you feel secure? Yeah. Mm.
Mm. You're afraid of the house collapse?
Unless
Yeah.
you will have to know a lot of knowledge, and you need to build a house, and you need to put there like 3 months, 5 months, and see how about is there any problem about the house
Mm.
before staying inside.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
Mm. And actually, it's not a problem. Yeah, actually not a problem because you have a lot of time. Mm.
Mm.
If you have a lot, if you have a lot of time, it's not a problem. But
Yep.
if you don't have time, it's a big problem. Mm.
Mm.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
And build your own house. Some people say, I don't have time to do this. Yeah, because you need to work.
Mm.
mm.
Yep.
I don't have time to do the farm, to do the farming because you don't have time because you need to work.
Mm.
I
Yep.
don't have time to learn. Yeah, to learn how to build a house and to learn how to farm better. And
Mm.
farming is not easy. It's actually not easy. Mm.
Yep.
But I think it's easier to become an accountant. Mm. Yeah, because you need to spend so many years to study to become an accountant.
Mm.
And in his video, he say, mm, a 10 years child, a 10 years kid, 10 years old kid,
Mm.
and or 12 years old kid
Yep.
can also help in building the house, right? Mm.
Mm. Yeah.
And they
They built
also can,
a library, right?
and they also can help in the farming. So I think it's not a big deal in learning.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yep.
those things is considered easy compared to the skill we have now.
Mm.
Yeah, to
Yep.
become a teacher. Yeah, to study the grammar.
Yep. Yep. How many time? How much times we have spent in this, right? All
Yeah.
these years.
So compare this, those things is considered easy
Mm. Yep.
in time. Yeah, if we consider about the time consuming.
Mm.
Mm. All you need
Yep.
to do is just experience. Yeah, just try and error. Mm.
Mm.
Because it doesn't cost you much money.
Yep.
Mm. Yeah, so this is the point. Mm. If you try to link this topic to previous topic
Mm.
and about the time, about the money, and this is about our choice. We choose
Mm.
to be we choose to be the person we we be with now. Or we choose to become the person we uh we are right now.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
And also, mm, if you give the choice to most of people, they'll say, "Yeah, I don't want this life. I rather stay in a big city."
Mm.
But if you tell them, "Do you think you're like the slave? Yeah, like the newly?"
Mm.
They'll say yes. Yeah, because I have to work hard. Mm. I have to work hard, and it is seem like not my time. Mm. The
Mm.
8 hours in office is not my time.
Yep.
Mm. And they have to work hard to buy their house, to buy
Mm.
the book. Mm. Mm. And most of these people cannot get retired in their
Mm.
life.
Yep.
So what's the point to live like this? Maybe you struggle like 1 year, 2 years, or even 5 years in those like living, living like that guy.
Mm.
Yeah, you get the struggle. Mm. But it's a short term consider to the whole life. Mm.
Yep.
You gain those life living skills, then you can live your whole life. You can
Mm.
live easier and live healthier and live better and also mm, live happier in your whole life.
Mm. Yep.
Mm. But why most of us choose to uh choose not choose that life? Yeah, what's the problem? Yeah, what's the problem?
Mm. Yep. I think it's the difficulty in the transition.
Mm.
Yep. Because we have already uh, be used to the way that we are living right now. So maybe yeah, it is still very hard to stop all all the work right now and then to change to another life. It is um, it is very hard.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like to jump out of the comfort zone.
Mm. And actually this is a bigger and uncomfortable zone, you know.
Mm,
Normally we say we no, normally we say jump out the comfortable zone is go out social and go learn something new to earn more money.
mm,
Mm.
yep,
Yeah. And this uncomfortable uh, uncomfortable zone is
mm,
too uncomfortable to us.
yep.
Mm. 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 Yeah. But I think in future, I will give you a try. I definitely will give you a try.
Mm,
Mm.
yep. Yeah, bring along your girlfriend.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like a trip, right?
Yeah.
To learn things. It's quite meaningful.
How about you?
Yep, I am also quite interested
Mm.
because before these conversations, I don't know uh, uh, the existence of this organization or this training course.
Mm.
Yep, and also because yeah, in my house uh yeah, I have some lanes, I have some land, I have some space.
Mm.
So yeah, maybe I will try it later in the future.
Mm. Do
Yeah.
some farming.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is my sharing for today.
Yep. Okay, so I also finished my sharing.
Mm. Okay, that's all for our today's conversation. Did you learn something? Did you enjoy the conversation? How do you feel? Please tell us what you think of our conversation, and sometimes we may include one or two critical thinking questions in the comments. We know it's really hard to answer for most of people. If you had quote unquote critical answers for these critical questions, please share it with us. And we are not native speakers. If you found any vocab or grammar mistakes that we made, please also comment to let us know. Because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.